welcome to Sleek Reviews. We're here today to look at Yamaha's mountain bike offering, the YDX-TORC, the Yamaha YDX-TORC. The whole Yamaha philosophy on their bikes is much more along the lines of light and quick and nimble. If I compare this to some of the offerings from Bulls, for example, you're looking at sort of mid-50s weight for the Bulls. This guy is actually 46 pounds, which is going to be some 10 pounds lighter, though admittedly it is only a hardtail, it's a hardtail rather than a full suspension bike. It's the usual Yamaha motors. They're very well known Yamaha. You know them from the motorcycles, you know them from the electronic equipment, you know them from the pianos. It's a big industrial combine and they've chipped away a lot of stuff. And I think they've come up with a beautiful swoopy design that really is very, very strong while still being light and lean at the same time. If you're looking for a quick, light hardtail for under $3,500, I think this is an excellent place to start. Now let's come in and have a look at some of the features. So let's have a look at what we've got with this thing. What I like about the Yamahas is they really seem to have this idea of each link of the chain is as strong as each other, the sort of all the pieces integrating into a whole. You can see that if you look at what the components are. We're talking Shimano SLX throughout. The brakes, the gears, everything is to the same quality of standard. It's a good quality. It's not the very best. We're not up in XT land, but SLX is excellent, works beautifully. You've got a very nice RockShox Revelation fork up here on the front. Plenty of travel, nice and rigid, good adjustability on everything. We're talking about a 27.5, but a 2.25 tire, not the 2.8. So a slightly smaller tire. Plenty of stopping power with that Shimano and a 160mm disc up there. I'm sorry, it's a 180, that'll do fine. Coming back through the bike, we've got their control panel, which is as good as any control panel. Maybe a tiny bit small to see some of the numbers on there. Maybe could use being a little bit sort of better backlit, I don't know. But I like the way that the light comes on up here to show you what your speed is. It gives you a sort of quick indicator that, hey, I'm going quite fast, or whoa, I'm giving it Banzai power. While we're talking about the display and the Banzai power, this is the most powerful of the Yamaha motors on the YDX-TORC, the PWSX, something like that. In comparison to the other Yamahas, it gives a lot more power. It's the same power output as the Bosch Performance CX, so it's powerful, it's fierce. The only downside I've noticed so far is it's a little bit loud, and we'll talk about that a little bit more later. I mean, not anything like a motorcycle or a gas engine, but you can hear it, it's whizzing away. Come through the back, we've got a nice hardtail, very beautifully, solidly engineered all through here. The usual nice, bizarrely comfy Yamaha seat, which I'm a huge fan of. And then SLX coming through to the back here. You know, we have the clutch on there as well. So you're going to get some very nice shifting going on. And as I said, the pièce de résistance on this thing, it's a 500 watt hour battery like all the Yamahas, is the weight. It's noticeably light, 46 pounds, 10 pounds lighter than most other heavy duty mountain bikes. So let's go try that. All right, let's give this bad boy a little test. We're going to use my standard racetrack, which is known as Piglet's Back Passage. This is Piglet the dog, and off we go up the back passage. Oh yeah, pigs, we're coming. So here we are in Clench. Clench is a real steep little hill with loose, slippery stuff on it and a sharp right turn down the bottom. The idea is to test how good the grip is, how the bike feels going down some steep downhill, how well the brakes are holding and everything else. On my little Yamaha today, I'm going to be filling up those little 2.35 tires. All right, let's check it out. I got your picture of me and you. You wrote a letter. All the grip in the world.
I sit and stare at it, there's nothing else to do. Oh, it's in colour. Your hair is brown.
Okay, nice little section I like called K2. K2 because it's a mountain, well, it's pretty high, but K2 because, okay, I'm too old and fat to be going up anything harder without a electric bike. So, I'm loving the Yamaha for these kind of things. I've got a hardtail, I've got no bounce. It climbs beautifully and it's light, it's 46 pounds. If I compare that to a lot of the sort of bigger, heavier beasts, it's a much more nimble beast and it'll walk up this no problem. Let's give it a try.
There's nothing else to do. Oh, it's in colour.
Okay, we've just powered a number of different bikes up a very steep little tricky little section here. Again, the Yamaha hardtail, there is a lot of power from this PWX motor. I mean, tons really, easily as much as the Bosch Performance CX. Maybe even more it feels like, or it might just be that we have slightly lower gearing. Spinning the back wheel out, you kind of feel the need for those 27.5 pluses on this kind of technical stuff, but it made it, and more power to it. In conclusion, at the start of this video I said that Yamaha were a big combine and are used to making a lot of things very well, particularly motorcycles, and it really shows in this bike. It's so light and nimble and flickable. It does everything really, really well, considering it's a hardtail. I think this is my favorite kind of hardtail bike I've ridden. Your riding position's very comfy, it's very confidence inspiring. Yes, we've got the slightly narrower tires, but when it's dry, that doesn't matter at all. A lot of people don't really ride that much in the wet.
To take a picture, so I can look at you from inside as well. You got me turning up and turning down, I'm turning in, I'm turning right, I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so.
Absolute beast of a bike. I've been very, very impressed with it.
Japanese, I really think so. Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese.
Come on! Yo, he's in the wrong gear!
Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think